The Parish Development Action Committee is an auxiliary of Central Jamaica Conference established in the 3 parishes to monitor, recommend and assist with the needs of the constituents as it relates to education, health and welfare. It also provides guidance and assistance with church facilities and disaster relief resources. The mission statement for PDAC is to be a facilitator of the orderly development of all church facilities and an effective agent of health, education, welfare and disaster relief resources in the interest of the church and the community. With the transition from PAC to PDAC, a bank account was opened in the name of St. Catherine PDAC, and each month the conference deposits funds from the Conference-Wide Development Fund CWD to this account. Funds are also deposited on a quarterly basis from Project Wheel, Welfare, Health, Education, Empowerment, Local Community, and a percentage of the harvest in gathering is also deposited to this account. The funds from this account are administered by the executive of the Parish Development Action Committee. It's important to note that all requests for funding should be submitted to the President, Chairman of the respective PDAC using the prescribed forms and must be upon recommendation of the church pastor. All requests for funding must bear the applicant's signature, must bear the pastor's signature and stamp, if there is a stamp, and must be accompanied by estimates, invoices, vouchers, etc. where applicable. The explanation section is to be completed also. Through the St. Catherine PDAC, the following have been initiated. Sanitation Initiative Education Drive. That is, every church must have at least one proper working bathroom facility. Kitchen Initiative. That is, every church must ensure that the kitchen is in keeping with the standards of the Ministry of Health and Central Jamaica Conference. Disaster Preparedness Assistance. Ensure that every church is aware of the disaster plan and, as best as possible, has a disaster coordinator in place. For churches where no disaster coordinator is named, the community services leader or safety officer is responsible. Each church is also expected to have a fire extinguisher installed. Labor Day projects. Through the community services leader, Labor Day projects are coordinated at the local church as well as the various zone levels. Food handlers permit. Working through the community services leaders, all persons who serve food are expected to have a valid food handler's permit. Child Month. Each Child Month, a contribution is made to a basic school. This may include refurbishing of a bathroom, contributing a fan or an item that is urgently needed by the school. Scholarship. There's an offer of a scholarship to a needy student to pursue a course at the Northern Caribbean University. The value of this scholarship is $150,000 per year. Conditions apply. PDAC will be moving shortly to ensure that all churches have a water tank to guarantee that running water is always in the kitchen, as well as for the bathroom facility. Benefits. To date, more than 51 churches in St. Catherine have received assistance. The PDAC not only aids our church members, but also needy community persons. Over the past 4 years, the PDAC has disbursed in excess of $7 million, and the total amount of requests over the same period is in excess of $21 million. So you see, the need is great, and the funds are limited. Thanks again to the administration for the implementation of Project Wheel. Each one can reach one, but we cannot and we will not reach one if the Lord is not leading our lives. A new commandment, Christ says, I give you, that you love your neighbor as yourself. If we do that, then we will want to see our brothers and our sisters acquire a good education. We'll want to see them in good health. We'll want to see them happy and have food to eat, clothes to wear and a roof over their heads. We are God's stewards. He expects us to care, and He expects us to share. What will you do to assist those in need? It's not about you or about me, but rather about the Christ who lives in us. Let us allow Him to live out His life within us. In all things have His way. Let His light shine through us. The Word of God says to give, and it will return unto you tenfold. Open your hearts and see the blessings of God unfold. The more you give, the more PDAC can assist.